Hey guys, welcome to day 6 of the Reading Rush Readathon. I'm so happy that it's the second last day. I'm pretty burnt out. I'm not burnt out from reading, that's the thing. All I want to do is read. I'm pretty burnt out from filming and editing. So it's gotten to the point of the readathon where I have to prioritize books and accept the fact that I'm not going to finish all of them because I have to finish tomorrow night. This morning I stayed in bed because I didn't have to get up, and I read more of Middle Game. So I'm like 300 and something pages in, so I have that much left. So I reckon I can definitely get this done. And yeah, I'm never going to make the decision to read a book strictly in bed for a readathon, especially one that's pretty thick and requires attention. That was just a big mistake, and I would have finished this a lot sooner during the week if I was able to take it around with me. I'm loving this so much. It's so good. The next book I'm in the middle of is Temeraire by Naomi Novik, and I am currently 167 pages into this, and I do have the audiobook, so I think I'm just going to listen to the audiobook sporadically throughout the day, and I reckon I could get this one done by today because I'm like halfway. Book I want to complete is The Poppy War, and I'm currently 131 pages into this one, and I'm really liking this one too. Both of these actually are both at military school settings right now, and I'm just really in the mood for that. So these 3 books were all on my Reading Rush TBR, and I'm pretty hopeful I can get them all done. I do have Treasure Island and A Curse So Dark and Lonely, but these are definitely on the lower priority because they were on my Book Junkie Trials TBR and not my Reading Rush TBR. So if I make good progress on my Reading Rush books today, then I might pick these up tomorrow. We'll see. And I've accepted the fact that I'm not going to read Clockwork Angel. I need to finish the books that I'm in the middle of. So it's a bit later. I have nearly finished Temeraire, so that's going really well. But I also picked up another book, and that is this one, Empower Yourself by Miranda Kerr. It's a really short book, like there's really not much to it. I don't know who Miranda Kerr is. She is an Australian model. She grew up in a small country town in New South Wales, and then she won a modeling competition when she was like 13 years old, and that kind of started her career. And she was a really big model. She's still pretty big, but she was, you know, Victoria's Secret Angel and all of that. I read her first book, which was called Treasure Yourself, a few years ago, and I enjoyed that. You got to learn a lot more about her and her growing up and how she became a model and kind of the struggles that she went through. Books, I got this and Treasure Yourself as gifts, and I read this, and I don't know, it wasn't the greatest. This one just didn't feel very personal, like you didn't get to learn about Miranda like you did in the first one. It was kind of all advice and life lessons, and I just felt like it was all kind of common sense and like not put in a very inspirational way when it was kind of meant to. But I picked this up because it's got a purple cover, and I was going to read Clockwork Angel for that challenge, but now I've read this, so at least I've completed that because I still want to try and complete 7 books. So I just finished Temeraire, and I think I'm going to give it a 3 stars. I did enjoy it. I really enjoyed the relationship between Captain Lawrence and his dragon. But honestly, this book really didn't have a lot of plot, and it was kind of boring at times. Like, there wasn't a lot going on. When there were fight scenes and Captain Lawrence was riding his dragon is called Temeraire, into the battle, I found the scenes to be kind of messy and difficult to follow. There was just a lot going on in them. I also found the character names in this book kind of difficult to follow because all the human characters, they are constantly either being referred to their last name or their first name, and it kept on being switched, and it wasn't like at one time they were being referred to as their first and last name, but it was either one or the other, and it was just got a little bit difficult to keep up. I also felt like this book was like 90% conversation between the characters. At the moment, it's a 3 stars.